no, I never cheated in poker, and my plan is never cheated in poker.
The repercussions stemming from the accusations of card marking directed at poker pro Martin Kabrhel during the recent $250,000 Super High Roller competition are steadily growing. In this video, we discuss the most recent advancements and how Martin Kabrhel has hit back with a defamation suit. The poker community on Twitter appears to be deeply engaged in discussing the cheating allegations against Kabrhel, with differing opinions emerging. In fact, there are many who believe Martin is innocent or remain unconvinced of his guilt. A notable example is Doug Polk, who expressed his skepticism by questioning whether Martin would be so reckless as to mark cards during a live stream event. The WSOP has conducted a thorough investigation into the cards used during the High Roller tournament. However, no indication of marked cards were discovered. The officials from the WSOP went to the extent of examining 3 complete setups of cards from that table, but the specific protocols and methods employed in the examination were not disclosed by the WSOP. One of the recent developments include Chance Kornuth publicly addressing the issue by sharing a detailed statement on Twitter where he explains his reasoning and perspective. Martin Kabrhel should 100% be banned, Kornuth wrote at the start of his lengthy rant, but not for the reason that most think. He tweets, Martin Kabrhel might be employing a form of cheating that currently security measures are unable to detect. Alternatively, he could be intentionally creating the perception of cheating to gain an advantage. Kabrhel seems to exploit his previous reputation to intimidate opponents in a $250,000 buy-in event, making them wary of bluffing due to the possibility of him cheating. Even if we assume that Kabrhel is not cheating, his strategy of creating the illusion of cheating provides him with an unfair advantage and crosses the line of acceptable conduct. Renowned figures in poker such as Poker Hall of Famer and PokerGo president Maury Eskandani have emphasized that Kabrhel's behavior created a highly distracting and unfair atmosphere for other players, posing a challenge for the poker industry in determining the appropriate line to draw. Martin Kabrhel has hit back against these accusations and has now slapped a defamation suit on Andrew Robl, Justin Bonomo, PokerGo, Chance Kornuth, and Dan Smith. While he acknowledged being criticized for his controversial manners, jokes, and unconventional play, he firmly denied being a cheater and considered such an accusation to be completely unwarranted. Martin highlighted the damaging impact this gossip has had on his reputation as a poker player, his business ventures, and his family. Martin recently appeared on Doug Polk's podcast, where he took the opportunity to defend himself against numerous instances of controversial behavior and antics that he exhibited during the High Roller event. When questioned about why Martin included these names in the legal notice, Martin chose not to provide a comment, stating the need to safeguard his own interests. An attorney named Daniel B. Ravitcher has posted a legal document on his Twitter account providing evidence that Martin Kabrhel has filed a defamation lawsuit against the players and brand mentioned earlier. Kabrhel's lawyer expressed a strong sense of confidence regarding his client's innocence in a Twitter post. It reads, "This firm represents Martin Kabrhel with respect to your false and defamatory statements that he is a cheater and marks cards. The purpose of this letter is not to debate the demerits of your baseless allegations, but rather simply to provide you notice that this firm is preparing to file legal claims on behalf of Mr. Kabrhel against you. As such, you must from the time forward preserve any and all materials, including but not limited to messages, documents, publications, notes, drafts, audio or video recordings, and call logs bearing any relation or relevance to Mr. Kabrhel. Failing to preserve these materials is grounds for Mr. Kabrhel to ask that sanctions be imposed against you by the court, before which the matter will be resolved. To be absolutely clear, Mr. Kabrhel is not a cheater. He does not mark cards. You have said these false things with malicious intent. We will prove this in court, and ask that you be ordered to compensate him for any and all injury caused by your statements. In an amusing turn of events, Tom Dwan retweeted Ravager's post and referred to him as a clown and said that the accusers will not lose in court. As always, Will Jaffe had a humorous take on this subject.
How many envelopes you have there? Tom Dwan said something too? Yeah.
It is evident that opinions regarding Kabrhel vary among individuals, but there is currently no conclusive evidence to support the claim of his cheating. Let us know in the comments on what you think.